Assalamualaikum students. Today we are going to start lesson number 3. The name of the chapter is How Animals Live. In this chapter we will discuss about breathing in animals, breathing organs, feeding in animals, movement in animals and migration. Now we are going to start chapter How Animals Live. Animals live everywhere on the earth. They live deep inside the oceans, in dry desert where there is little water, and on high mountains that are always covered with snow. There are many types of animals on the earth. They differ in size, shape, body features, and in their habits. So, animals are present everywhere on the earth. They are present in the oceans, they are present in the deserts, they are present in water, and even they are present at high mountain where temperature is very low. So animals may vary in their sizes, in their shape, in their body characteristics and their habits. All animals, no matter what their body structure or where they live, have to perform certain life functions. The most important and common functions are breathing, feeding, and movement. Animals have certain organs in their body which they use for performing these functions. But the organs for breathing in a monkey is different from that of a fish. The organs of an animal are studied to the environment in which that animal lives. Let us look at how animals perform some of these functions. So in this paragraph, it is discussed that the body structures are different in different animals. Animals perform certain life functions, and the most important functions are breathing, feeding and movement. कि एनिमल्स डिफरेंट फंक्शंस परफॉर्म करते हैं, उसके अंदर सांस लेना है, खुराक हासिल करना है और हरकत करना होता है. So different animals have different organs according to their environment for a specific function. For example, the breathing organ in the monkey are different from the breathing organ present in a fish. So it depends upon the environment in which that organism lives. So first of all, we are going to discuss breathing in animals. We know that all animals respire. They take in oxygen and use it to get energy from food. Taking in oxygen and giving off carbon dioxide from the body is called breathing. So all we know that animal need food and food give us energy. So the process in which oxygen is taken into the body and the carbon dioxide given off from the body is called the process of breathing. कि ऐसा प्रोसेस जिसके अंदर जो है वो आप ऑक्सीजन को अपनी बॉडी के अंदर लेकर जाते हैं और कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड को बॉडी से रिमूव करते हैं. सो दैट प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड ब्रीथिंग. नाउ वी डिस्कस ऑर्गन्स फॉर ब्रीथिंग. Birds, reptiles and mammals including human beings breathe with the help of lungs. We have two lungs in our chest. These look like bags. When we breathe in air through our nostrils, the air goes into our lungs. They are full of small tubes called blood vessels which carry blood. In the lungs, the oxygen of the air passes into the blood and is then carried around the body. The carbon dioxide in the blood passes into the lungs. It is then breathed out by us. So in birds, reptiles and mammals, the organs which are involved in the gaseous exchange are lungs, and we have two lungs which are present in our chest. And what is their shape? They look like bags. So when we breathe air, so what happens that air through our nostrils enters into our lungs, and the lungs are full of small tubes which are called blood vessels because they carry blood. So what happens that the air contains oxygen and the oxygen passes into the blood around the body, and the carbon dioxide from the body enters into the lungs through these blood vessels, and then this carbon dioxide breathed out by us. So here you can see the breathing organs present in the humans, and they named as lungs. You can see that their shape is just like bag. So the air enters through our nostrils into our lungs, and when air reaches into the lungs, air contains the oxygen. So the oxygen from the air comes into our lungs. In the lungs, the oxygen of the air passes into the blood and is then carried out around the body. And similarly, the carbon dioxide which are present in the blood vessel that you can see here, so it is then breathed out by us. Frogs are amphibians. They live on both land and water. On land, they breathe through their lungs. Underwater, they breathe through their moist skin. Fish, crabs, and most other animals that live underwater breathe air dissolved in water. They do not have lungs, they have gills which are full of blood vessels. Fish take in water through their mouth. This water passes through their gills, where the oxygen dissolved in the water is absorbed and goes into the blood. The gills also give out carbon dioxide into the water. So what are the amphibians? Amphibians are those animals which are able to live on land as well as in water. So frog is the example of amphibian. So the frog has two ways to breathing. First way is lungs, and the second is its skin. It also breathes through its moist skin. Now come towards fish, crabs, and most of the other animals which lives in the water. They do not have lungs. So what they have for the process of breathing? They have gills which are full of blood vessels, and they perform same function as the lungs perform. So the water passes through their gills, where oxygen and carbon dioxide gas exchange. In this way, the fish, crabs, and other small animals which live in the water, they breathe through special organs which are called gills. Though insects live on land, they do not have lungs. They take in air through tiny holes in their bodies. These are called spiracles. The air is taken right into the insect's body by a number of small tubes. So what happens in the case of insects? Insects have spiracles. These are the tiny holes which are present in their bodies, and they are connected to small tubes which take in oxygen inside the body of the insect and take out carbon dioxide from the body of insect. So here is the frog, and it is an amphibian, so it lives on land as well as in water. So it has two organs for breathing, means for exchange of gases. One is its lungs and second one is moist skin. So when it is present on the land, it breathes through lungs, and when it is present in water, it breathes through its moist skin. And here is the grasshopper. It belongs to insects, and you can see here that there are spiracles in its body through which gaseous exchange occur. So here is fish, and in the case of fish, the process of breathing occurs through gills, and here you can see the gills are present in the fish through which the gases are exchanged, and in the case of insect there are present spiracles which are the tiny holes in the body of insect, so through which gases are exchanged.